Even she said that because we asked her the question, because I said people are trying to keep these 1950s boomers traditions, and it's like the way we date now is not how people dated back in the day. Traditionalism is gone.
These motherfuckers, you can't call it traditional when your base mode means I can meet 50 women on an app.
Yeah.
When back in the day I'd meet 50 women in my lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
That's a different way of living, of operating, and we still haven't realized that.
Because we're still trying.
We have supercomputers in our hand, but we're broke. That blows my mind.
You what?
That blows my mind. When I hear people complain about the most mundane shit, I'm like, you seriously don't see, like, how you're limiting, how you're handicapping yourself.
Yeah.
Because for some reason, because you tried, it's supposed to happen to you.
It's supposed to work.
It's supposed to work because you tried it the first time.
Well, again, a degree doesn't mean
you're gonna get what you want.
You're gonna get what you want.
A degree doesn't give you what you want.
Mm-mm. That's why the expectation was crazy for a lot of college students back in the mid 2010s, where as soon as they got their degree and they got out of college, they were expecting
they had no jobs, right?
Well, not just no jobs. They were expecting a 70, 80
six-figure job,
a six-figure job,
long-term employment.
Yeah, all that stuff. And it's like, no, you got to earn all that shit.
Well, that's the thing. There was no space for them. All those jobs were taken by the people who built the system.
But you were promised
that specific system. Right. You want to be a finance bro because you saw the financial boom of the 80s and the 90s, right? Before that first crash.
Yeah. Before
the crack epidemic and all that. You saw that. The American dream. What are they always talking about? The American dream. The American dream. And they're always showing you black and white footage.
Yeah. No, you're right.
You have yet to see a 4K footage of the American dream. Because we're supposed to be the ones to create it. But no one wants to do it.
No, I feel it.
Nobody wants to do it.
No, I feel it. So his crash out is valid.
Right. It's a valid crash out, but no one wants to do it.
It's a crash out.
No one wants to do it. We all want to go to work, a 9 to 5, and then retire with six figures. In what world, bro?
Oh, that's not happening.
In what world?
That's not anymore. That's not happening.
In what world? Like, you can't just accept not knowing what's happening and then yell at the sky.
I think, like you said, I think it's the false sense of if we give them our ideas, or if we put it in their hands, they'll take care of it, which is the example I was giving you about the surveys and anonymous and all that stuff like that. So they basically give you the questions and tell you how can we improve, what can we do, and then nothing happens.
Type shit, Robert. It's the American scheme now.
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
No, yeah, I agree, Robert.
Yup.
Yeah. So, but no, it's just things like that, bro. It's just things like that.
The American scheme.
But
that's why I don't understand. It's like, damn, okay, I'm gonna go to school, I'm gonna go to college, get this degree. We got YouTube University.
Yeah, everything.
You know,
learn.
you're just, no one's like, no one's adding to these textbooks, right?
Yeah.
You know, they're just reprinting this shit over and over and over and over and over.
Make you pay $80, $90, $100 for these books.
Like, really think about it. You're gonna go to school, spend a fuck ton of money for information that is literally everywhere. Free issue. Free issue.
It's free.
You can watch live experiments on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Run your own studies. Mm-hmm. You could literally buy the tools to run your own experiments.
It's free.
Run your own studies. Do your own thing. That's spooky action, bro.
It's free.
That shit spooky, but you're gonna go to school, spend a bunch of money.
What's like people that go get business degrees
for the same textbook that's been updated with like what, 3 more sources in the index, in the bibliography
that you can look.
They added 3 more sources in the past 20 years, but it's the same print over and over and over and over and over, and the price of that print has gone up too. Oh, but wait, it's digital now, so now you can pay a subscription to keep access to the same print that has the same data that's available free online.
Free.
On every government.gov site.
If you don't do the research, you don't know that.
On every .gov site. On every Pew Research site.
But you got to pay for it.
On every Columbia. Do you understand how crazy that is? Mm-hmm.
Pay for a subscription.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, degrees don't get you through the door. It's connections.
Yep.
Money don't get you through the door. It's connections.
Well, yeah, like I always say, money can get you to the door, but it won't get you in.
It won't get you
Connections
in the door.
can get you in. And when you get in,
Right.
it's for free.
Because everyone's chasing money, and everyone thinks the road to that is either a degree with no literal, real, actualized world experience.
Mhm.
It's like I'm literally just going to go to school and don't even socialize, don't even run independent shit, do anything on my own. I'm just going to consume everything they fed me, and then I'm going to go out and be a professional. How?
You're literally
How?
just repeating what you
How?
read.
You're going to go out and be a parrot?
Bird hands.
You're going to go out and be a parrot? You see what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know, man. It's spooky shit. It's spooky shit. Spooky shit. And it's like, I know a bunch of friends who went to school, and no shade to them, like, that really propelled them. You know what I'm saying? Because they made those connections in school. It wasn't the degree that got them through the door. It's the people they met in school.
Well, like they always say, like when you see those finance bros that graduate college.
Yeah, there were frat bros or homies or something like that.
Anybody that's always at either
Right.
a firm or work for a huge financial bank.
Right.
They always know somebody, which is why they get into the door.
Right.
They don't get into the door because of the degree. They get into the door because they know people, which is why they say it's always better to make connections than just to get a degree and dream that you're going to get that job.
I don't know why no one wants to start their own shit. I don't understand why. There's so many like business courses online for free to start your own. Like, you don't have to become a conglomerate. We're not telling you to infinitely expand and consume and sell shit, but do something to separate yourself from relying on this external, I owe you this because, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Real shit, Robert. It's not what you know, it's who you know.
That's who you know, yeah.
Yeah, it's who you know.
And that's why it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what company you work for or anything like that. That's how you move up fast.
That's how you
it's
move
people
fast.
you know.
I've seen so many things that I can't afford because I knew people.
Yep.
I've been to so many places that I know I can't afford, that I'd have to jump through so many hoops to see. And just through knowing somebody, I was able to experience certain things.
No, you're right.
You see what I'm saying? And then when someone comes to me and then like does a money spread on me, I laugh at them. And it's like, oh, that's tough. You know what I'm saying? That's tough. What you looking at?
I'm just trying to see if it's working. Show me. Twitch is dark, but it's fine. No, but like I said, I get it. I get it. It's
That's frustrating.
It's frustrating.
No, you have every right to be upset, to yell at the sky, to complain. But what are you going to do?
What's the next step? Because
you are everything. All right, take a step back. Think 5 seconds. Be in your own head. Think about where you are right now, how you feel. You are still alive. If you are still alive and you have the ability to think quietly to yourself, you are here because of every choice you made in your life.
Of course. Can't blame anybody else but yourself.
Every choice you made in your life.
Are you where you want to be, where you're at right now?
You see what I'm saying? And that's why I never stop saying, before you lie to me, you lie to yourself. Because ultimately, you know what it is. Deep down, everyone knows what it is. Some people got to eat multiple times to finally gain the wisdom to, okay, I was lying to myself the whole time. I accept it. Now I can grow. No one wants to grow. You feel me?
No, I feel you, bro. And I think, again, like I said, I think that's the thing. Like for you and I, we even have our business license and our LLC, and we didn't need to go to business school.
I ain't going to no business, bruh.
We didn't go to business school.
I didn't go to school to fix computers, to learn how to code, to do any
fix cars.
And even now, as we're doing this, I'm learning how to produce, learning how to mix and master, sound design, edit. You guys are witnessing me live become the thing that I said I was in the beginning. Go to our first episode. It was absolute dog shit.
It was
Like, you be
what?
for real. So when you look at me and you tell me I can't do nothing because of this and this and this and this, I'm going to walk away. I'm not even going to entertain that conversation with you because you're not ready to have certain conversations, because I'm going to tell you the truth and it's just going to seem like I'm preaching to the choir.
Yep. No, I feel it.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
So you go ahead and continue LARPing because you're too afraid to face the actual reality of what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And once you can accept that, you can fight back. You can claim your own independence.
Yeah.
You can be free.
Yeah.
You can be free from the lie.
Liberation.
That's not saying you don't work a corporate job, but the corporate job shouldn't be your lifeline.
Yeah, you should.
That should be the stepping stone.
Yeah. To whatever
The
it is that you wanna
foundation.
go.
What are you learning from that corporate job that you can use independently in your life? What are you learning from that blue collar job that you can use independently, that you could go off and do something that you can make better?
I've learned a lot.
Oh, I'm a plumber. I noticed these two things we always have an issue doing these two things, connecting this pipe to this. You know what I'm saying? So you in your head is like, shit, let me get a 3D printer or something. Let me 3D print a new piece that never existed.
And see how it fits into those two pieces.
And
see how well it works.
And then you patent that. That only took two thoughts. It only took two thoughts.
Yeah, like you said, we got to create our own.
We're at ground zero.
Yeah, we got to create
And then now you got AI where you can just find infinite sources for ideas. That is a vast well of ideas. Ask it any question. As long as it lives in the realms of logic, millions of experiments have been done.
Mm-hmm.
What do they always say? We've reached the end of physics. We need new physics.
Let's create it.
People are going to school to learn the same shit we've been learning since 1970. Spending millions of dollars to keep rehashing the same shit.
Yep. It's a cycle. No, it's a cycle.
And